Here are some important tips that will help you when you choose to apply to graduate school in the USA. The first one is to make sure that the professor is actually taking students. You can find this information in the professor's website or the department website, and they will clearly say if they are taking or not students the following year. If you cannot find this information, then it's okay to reach out to the professor and ask if they are willing to take future students in the next round. The second tip is to not reach out to professors that are doing research in a completely different area of what you are planning to do. And this is actually really important, and it sounds silly, but in many cases, professors or university websites, they have the main research interests of that professor, but that hasn't been updated since 10 or 15 years, and sometimes professors change their research interests. So it's important to, instead of just looking at the website, I would go to their profiles on Google Scholar or Web of Science and check what are their last few papers about, especially the ones that they are the main author, because that's going to tell you what their research interests are right now. I've seen so many students that have contacted a professor asking them to take them as students and doing a project based on a research idea that the professor used to do 15 years ago. So the professor immediately rejected them because the research that they were proposing wasn't of their interests. And my third tip would be actually that. Just check the most recent papers that they have published and check what research areas they are more interested in. And not only because this is going to tell you what their main research is about right now, but also because in case they are not taking students, you can also see the list of co-authors that are in those papers, and that can give you an idea of other professors that you can ask to potentially be your advisor in case this one is not taking students the following year. If you decide to go with your own idea, which I would say is most of the cases, you really need to think deeply about your project. Read a lot of papers and make sure that your idea is strong but also clear. For a PhD, your idea should have the potential to expand into multiple chapters. If your idea is too vague, the professor might think that it's too risky to take you as their student. And this is because the professor might think that if you cannot come up with a very strong idea, they're gonna have to put a lot of effort in helping you to find potential project ideas. Some of the professors might be okay with this, but some others not. A very important tip that I'm gonna give you here that I haven't seen in this type of videos is the fact that when you are asking someone to write a letter of recommendation for you, I would say if you've already developed your project idea, I would talk with them and be like, this is the project idea that I have, because they are gonna read your project and that's gonna give them a better idea on things that they should emphasize to increase your chances of getting accepted. And to prepare for these interviews, you have to think about potential questions about your project idea, understand your methods and what you're planning to do. They don't have to be perfect, but the more detailed they are, the better, because they will see that you've really put a lot of effort on thinking about your project. Another thing that you should do in these interviews is to connect your work with your advisor's research. And this is important because this is how professors and the committee are gonna evaluate if you're a good fit for that lab, but also for the college. Another thing that I would do before the interviews would be to check who is in the committee if you have that information, but also to see what professors are in that program apart from your potential advisor. And once you know who they are, I would read a couple of papers for each of them. For example, the most cited paper and also the latest published. And when you're reading these papers, try to connect that paper with your project and how all fits together. While you're visiting and doing this in-person interviews, you will have the chance to visit the university and talk with other students that are currently in the program. So it's a good time for you to ask them about the program, the classes, but also about the professors, the community, and so many things that are important for your future. Not only to show that you care and that you want to go there, but also to know if that city, that university, that program is a good fit for what you're looking for. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to spend at least 4 years in that city. and if it's a city that you don't like, believe me, it's gonna be an awful experience. So ask a lot of questions from how is the cost of living in that city, how is the community, but also ask about the classes that you might have to take, which ones are mandatory, the funding opportunities. Another tip for international students is if you get accepted in your dream university, start doing all the visa process as soon as you accept that position. And this is because it takes so long in certain countries to get your visa approved. And sometimes if you wait too long, you're not gonna get your visa before the start of the semester. And that's something that I've seen happening to multiple international students since I started my program. So that's the full process in the USA. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And if you want to watch more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, but also leave in the comments what type of videos you would like to see.